Some 70 feet beneath the cold waters of Rimeholt Bay, you continued your exploration of the wreck of the Golden Crown. In the old captain's cabin, you disturbed some strange resting spirit who seemed to think you had stolen his staff and vowed revenge. Despite Atticus falling to the spirit's ice storm, you defeated the creature and resuscitated your friend. Exploring the lower decks, you came across giant octopi, swarms of quippers, and a huge lightning eel that stunned Tiberius and almost killed the brave blood hunter. Finding treasures along the way, you continued to explore the cargo hold, and an epic battle with the Merrow and Shark defenders left you all battered and beaten. So it is you find yourselves bleeded and wounded, with Atticus lying stable but unconscious on the water-rotted planks of the cargo hold. Cat, your danger sense, which has been nagging at you ever since you dived down to the wreck, now falls away, and you feel a calmness, despite the blood in the water.
Okay. I think we should be safe here for a while.
Well, I think we should get back to the shore. Did we search the whole ship? I think we pretty much did, didn't we?
There's 2 doors down here you haven't searched.
Can't see them.
Point to the doors. And swim over to one.
Yeah, whilst being conscious of the
Okay,
dangerous.
Atticus is still unconscious and on the
have
floor,
no
by the
spells.
way.
Alright.
He's stable, but he's...
well, I literally have no spell slots or anything, so...
Same.
I can't help.
I think there's some potions in the party inventory.
Oh yeah, do we have any that... Antitoxin, poetry, that's not going to help anyone at this point.
It might bring him round quicker, I don't know.
Smoking with it. Mess kit.
What's this thing that rings
I reach into Atticus's pockets and pull out a potion.
What with your next word?
A potion which is known to be a potion of healing.
He does have a potion of healing and a potion of greater healing within his pockets.
Or do you want to save him and just make it back to the beach and quickly look?
Drag him to the beach.
Well, we've got. No, I thought I'll put it. Put the I'll put the potion to his mouth.
Okay, which one?
Pinch his nose. The normal healing one.
The normal healing one. Okay, that's 2d4 plus 2. If you want to roll it, Atticus.
It's better that he's conscious. He's not.
Okay.
Oh. No,
I'm going to take...
No, that's wrong. It's 25, not plus 22.
Okay.
Plus 22 more.
So
Take
that's...
off 20.
So that's 5. So
We've still got
that's...
those 2 chests as well. Up on
So-
the beach if they're still...
You manage to get most of the potion down his throat. A little bit of it spills into the water around you and disperses, but his eyes flicker open. You're conscious now, Atticus.
Get up, they're dead.
Just looking around, dazed and hurting.
You did well. Quick search, then go.
Okay.
I point to the nearest door that we haven't been through. And
The new store you haven't been to is the one that Cat is standing next to at the moment.
Okay, we haven't got a map, so...
Oh,
No.
sorry, let me share the map with you. I do apologise.
the theatre of the mind.
Okay. Well, I'll head in first.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm leaving it to your judgment as to whether you usually
Do you
got
want me
that.
to lead?
Okay. You
Oh,
open the door at the front of the ship to reveal a strange room. It's clearly an altar or shrine to some deity, but it's been recently vandalised. On the walls you can make out carvings of sharks, but they've all been scratched over, destroying the crude workmanship that went into them. Hundreds of fractured pieces of coral lie underfoot, but you make out here and there that the odd chunk that resembles a shark fin. Sitting pride of place atop a plinth of coral and whalebone is a shield with a single eye in the middle of it. And as you look at the shield, you get the feeling that it's looking back, and then it blinks at you. The eye rotates in the centre of the shield, looking around the room.
It's looking into my soul.
I wonder if it's.
Neil,
Yeah.
Yes.
using my religious knowledge, is there anything on the shield like marking it out as belonging to this shark deity, or?
Make a religion check for me.
Just a disturbing shield.
You don't see anything on the shield at all that denotes any kind of religious insignia that you know of.
Yeah.
The eye.
As you look at it, the eye kind of looks around and then jerkily focuses on you. Doesn't do anything, but it's really disturbing. It's now staring at you.
I'm gonna frisbee it to Tiberius. I see.
Tuck out the way as it goes sailing past.
The shield's just leaning up atop this plinth of coral.
I'll grab it.
Okay, you pick up the shield. As you do so, its eyeball rotates to look at you as you pick it up.
I'll smile at it.
Hello.
And as you do so, behind it are two scroll cases that have wax seals on, protecting them from the water about.
On the back of the shield.
No, behind it, as in it was leaning up on this plinth, and when you lift it up, that's sort of behind and underneath it, there's these two scroll cases.
I'll hand them to. Okay.
Yeah, I'll just put them in my bag. I'll open them on lamp.
Okay. What do you want me to do with the shield? Do you want me to put it in your inventory, Tiberius, or?
Please, yeah.
Okay.
Attuned to it.
Because he's just following quietly, kind of holding his injuries. He's in a lot of pain.
Okay.
Hang in there, Atticus. Hang in now. I assume that's everything in the room.
Yeah, apart from this shrine, which appears to be desecrated in some way.
Quick closer look at it.
Okay, you can make a religion check for me.
Okay. Religion.
You're not too familiar with the religions of the undersea creatures, though from what you've gathered and from what Rodri was telling about the idol he found earlier, the Sahuagin generally tend to worship the shark god Sekala. This was at one time a shrine to the shark god, but it's been desecrated, and the whoever worshipped here has obviously switched their religion to some other creature or beast or deity.
That's not in my sort of knowledge. The new religion.
No.
Okay. Okay. Right, we'll head back out.
So can I tell what it's been changed, what they've changed their worship to?
Yeah, you might know.
Yeah, you can make a religion check. Judging by the scrawlings on the wall, There appear to be pictures of large tentacled beasts.
Does it look like Slarkath?
The pictures are very crude. They could be kraken.
Mm.
You're not aware of the Sahuagin ever worshipping the kraken, but it could be.
Right. Oh, this place gives me the willies.
Yeah. Okay, we'll head back out.
One more door, was there?
Yes, I believe so.
Yes, to the south.
Swim, swim.
Swim, swim, swimmity, swim.
You okay, Atticus? Blub, blub, blub.
Just nod.
Shabang.
Okay. You head up to the door. There's no itch at the back of your neck or anything, Cat. No danger sense being triggered.
I didn't go to head, dude. Come on, I didn't.
Welcome, baby.
What let you say?
Welcome.
No, thanks, I'm not hungry.
Well, a shipwreck with those of Stephen Hawking.
Okay. Bear with me 1 second.
I'm trying to roleplay. Oh.
Uh-oh.
You open the door to find some strange magic is keeping this room filled with air, like a giant bubble. Peering into the bubble, you can see the dank, sandy chamber has 4 people in there, bound in ropes and lying half unconscious on the floor. There's a human woman, a human man, a female elf, and another human man.
Okay.
The woman looks over at you. Who are you?
I was going to ask you the same thing.
I'll walk into the room.
Yeah, Tiberius and Rodri. I'll just move one of you. I can't.
I'm just loitering in the doorway.
It's picking both of you up for some reason.
I'm like still swimming, but my head's going to be through the door.
Tiberius, you kind of pass through the bubble with this kind of, and you're back in an air-filled chamber, breathing normal air, even though your lungs are still full of the gasweed water.
That's really weird.
You're not sea devils?
No, there are no longer any sea devils on this boat.
Who be you, friend or foe?
Hopefully we can be friends.
Untie us then. We've been held prisoner here since the sea devils captured us.
Well, we do have a small problem. We are at the bottom of the sea, aboard a wreck. Some magical means keeps air in this room.
Do we think it would take to swim to the surface? Would they be able to hold their breath?
It's about 70 feet to the surface. They could probably hold their breath if they didn't panic too much.
We're like helping them swim. Like if we each grab a person and sort of help them. Would that speed things along?
It
Are
would.
you all good, strong swimmers?
Look, I can't grab anyone.
There's
Yeah.
also a chest at the far side of the room. A wooden chest.
Alright, I'll start untying them all.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Yes.
The elf looks across at you and doesn't say anything, just nods in greeting at you, Cat.
Yeah, I'll just nod back and proceed to untie everyone else.
They
Let's go and see what's in that chest.
They slowly stand up, rubbing their wrists.
It might be okay. Go see what's in the chest.
Are you all strong swimmers?
We're all sea folk. I think so. The woman looks around.
Was the ship sunk when you guys arrived?
You don't need to worry about us, Westra. We can make it. Oh, I was fishing with my husband and my son, Bern.
Good.
Burn. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
That's gonna be a tough
They,
moment.
I don't know what happened to Bern, but they brought me and my husband down here, and then they took him away somewhere.
We've not met your husband.
And Bern?
Let's get out of here, and then we can talk about this when everybody's safe.
She nods. She gets to her feet. She's a little shaky. The sea devils were threatening to take us somewhere. They took Taman.
Did they say where?
They didn't. But they took Taman and said they'd be back for the rest of us.
We better make speed. Here. What was your name again? I'd speak to Burns' mum.
I'm Westra.
Westra. Yeah. Put this on. I take my talisman off and put it around her neck. Hopefully you recognise the worship of Pelor, and this should help you get to the surface.
I don't follow the Sun Lord, but I'll take any help I can get. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh.
Tiberius, you head over to the chest, and
he's just making a drink. Sorry.
okay.
I'll go and open the chest.
Okay.
He's pretty
You go over to the chest, and inside there's a few small weapons, some clothing. One of the men comes over. Oh, that looks like our stuff.
Help yourselves, grab what's yours, and we'll head up.
Okay, they start to take their stuff out of the chest.
I'll help Westra.
Roll initiative.
service if she needs help. I know those skirts can be heavy.
Thank you. Aye, thank you.
We'd better go before the sea devils come back.
Yeah.
Lead the way.
Okay.
Take a deep breath.
Okay, they line up at the entrance to the room at the edge of the bubble. They look around and nod at you, nod at each other. Westra takes a deep breath and then steps through the bubble with a sucking noise. The air seems to cling to her slightly as she steps out of it.
What was in the chest?
And then she starts swimming. The chest was full of clothing and a few daggers and things that belonged to the prisoners.
Right, let's get them out of here.
Okay, you each escort one of the prisoners and start making your way back up to the surface through the cold water. You break out of the surface into the midday sun. Leaving the wreck of the Golden Crown behind you.
Wow. Okay.
Alright.
Tough.
Stumble
That
up
was
the
tough.
beach.
That was tough. Really tough.
The coast where those two chests should be.
Okay. You start swimming back to the beach. One of the prisoners, Westra, and a young man who tells you his name is Quaithy, require a bit of assistance. They've been beaten by the sea devils, but you manage to get them all back, shaking and shivering, but safely back to the beach. Lying on the beach are two chests.
Oh, Westra. The talisman.
Oh,
No,
yes, of course. Thank you.
no worries. Just in case you got into trouble swimming.
I'll go up to one of the chests and just pat it as if it's done a good job.
Tight to open.
I'd imagine the spell's worn off by now.
It has. They completed their task, which was to make it back to shore.
God damn it. So I was kicking the sand around the beach. My life!
So you have the 2 chests. You also have the 2 scroll cases that you took from the desecrated shrine as well.
Okay. Do you think it's worth having a rest before we open anything, or do you want to open it now?
Let's
If it
take
happens, I won't be able to help, but that's no issue.
I'll just open the chest and everybody stand back because I'm going to take it, whatever it is, I'll take it in the face.
Okay.
For a long rest if that's okay.
All right.
We'll
I
have a
need,
long
I need
rest
to
then,
find the chest again.
I suggest we get out of here before those sea devils turn up. And said they were coming back.
Well, we're not carrying the chest, so we need to get these open, grab the contents, and then let's do one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wrong.
Okay, the chests are locked.
We Scott try the ghost captain's keys from his.
Okay,
Not over for the
neither
desk.
of those fits the chest.
One of them was for a desk, so can I try and pick the lock? What would I need for that?
You'd need some thieves' tools.
Damn it! I don't have them.
I think I have some.
Do you?
Well, I've been doing all the lock picking so far.
Oh, we'll get opening then.
You haven't got any thieves' tools.
You've been opening them by smashing them to pieces.
Oh yeah. Do any of the keys fit them that I have?
No, we
No.
just tried that.
Okay. Right. I'll force them with my sword then.
I'll help if it's a strength check.
Okay. Spare me a
Just
second.
bouncing up and down on this sword. Doink, 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 doink.
Okay.
Open by
An encouraging word.
Yeah, can you make a strength check, please?
That with advantage.
With advantage if you're being assisted. Cat helps and holds the chests at the right angle for you. Okay, yeah, you managed to smash the locks off them, the shark-shaped lock off both of them. Inside the first chest are 13 assorted medallions and amulets, all of them of a divine nature and representing a diverse section of the pantheon of gods. There's 3 small gold bracelets bearing dwarven motifs, rotting bag of engraved bone dice, and a golden ewer covered in elvish lettering. I'll put that treasure parcel in the party sheet for you. You can start sorting out treasure when we get back to town.
Precious. Precious.
Right, we taking a short rest before we go back to town?
In the second chest,
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
the second chest is filled with rotting hands that have been
nice.
chopped off. Most of them appear to be human, but they're all sodden and rotting and purplish in colour.
Is there anything under the hands? I'll ferret round with my sword.
No, there isn't.
I'll kick the chest over just for good measure.
Okay.
I don't think we need any hands, do we?
Check for false bottom, false sides, false lid.
Make an investigation check.
Ding, 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 ding.
You don't find anything unusual other than the design of the chests themselves, decorated with broken bits of coral.
Okay. I'm done. Short rest, everybody.
Yeah.
We do?
To be honest.
We done? Before we go?
Well,
Before we go in?
Yeah, look, I won't mind a little short rest, and I'll get all my spells.
I look at everybody with a withering look when I'm asked if I want to rest.
Well, I could do with a bite to eat. Okay, are you
I
going
don't- I
to
need
take a
a long
rest?
rest. So.
Just take a. We should get out of here. We don't know when those sea devils are coming back. We're in no state to fight.
We'll just have a short rest and we'll move on then.
So what?
So we'll just have a short rest and then we'll
Okay.
move on.
Okay.
Okay.
take a short rest.
Right,
You
I'm
can
gonna
use any hit dice you have left.
Yeah, I was just about to say I'm going to use my hit dice. I've only got 2 left. That'll do. That'll do.
I had an 11. That's nice.
Still pretty badly wounded, but I can operate.
You
at
can
least.
stagger back without any help.
Ah. Cool.
Okay,
About
you start heading back to Wolfhall. Westra seems excited at the prospect of visiting her home again. The elf is quiet, not sullen, but just very taciturn on the return back. One of the other men is also quiet. The other man is talking to you, and he's the Quaefi, and he's so. What brought you to the wreck and to save us? It's a miracle.
The council sent us. Oh, sorry, Neil. I meant to mention. Can I attune to that shield in the short rest, or do I have to identify it first?
You can attune to it, but you won't get until you identify it. You won't know what it does.
Need to move your mic closer, babe.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah. Yeah.
And you've also got these 2 scroll cases as well that you haven't looked at yet.
Oh yeah, we'll look at them now.
Okay.
We were sent to the wreck to investigate it.
Well, bless the gods that you did. Thank you.
Well, you can give your report to the council as well.
Okay, you open up the scroll cases. They've both been sealed with wax to stop water getting in, and the contents are quite dry. The first is written on a torn piece of vellum.
Ooh.
It looks like that. Now, Atticus, you immediately recognise the shape as being the shape of the Imperial coastline.
Do I recognise what the stars symbolise? So the S is Salt Marsh, K is...
You think S is probably Seaton, judging by the
Seaton.
position. Yeah. Which is the northernmost
A
Imperial
is
city.
Amber Cove,
Yeah.
and K would make that... I don't know
Keymouth.
where- I've got my map. I'll get my
Email from that.
Yeah, that would make K would be Keymouth.
Keymouth, yeah.
Can you make an intelligence check with advantage because of your sailing background and a naval background?
Looks like an attack plan to me.
Yeah, the star
I
symbols
suppose you think that was terribly clever.
are commonly used in naval circles as denoting some kind of attack. The second scroll is on a strange piece of paper with strange... It has that strange braille-like writing that you saw in the crashed vessel, but with other writing scrawled over the top, and it looks like that.
Yeah, the council will be interested in this. Let us hurry back then, because we've mission accomplished.
Looks like Braille underneath.
That's a little bit.
It reminds you of the strange writing you saw on board the crashed vessel.
Yeah.
Alien.
I'm going to say that. It was like they're
Looks
opening
like
the
Predator symbols.
door at the back.
Nit, 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 nit.
Oh yeah. Damn.
Alright. Well, we'll head back to the council.
If there's any of you who doesn't wish to travel back to the city, if you don't feel safe, then feel free to be on your way, but it's dangerous.
They all show that they're willing to travel back to Wolfhall. The elf walks forwards to you, Hecate, and speaks to you in Elvish. She bows to you and says, I will return to the human settlements. I will provision myself at the market and then I will leave.
Who's saying this, sorry?
This is the female elf is saying this to Hecate in Elvish.
Right.
I can understand that. I can speak Elvish.
Oh, so
I can actually speak Elvish. Neil, look on my character sheet. I can actually speak Elvish.
Yeah, this time.
No, I'm not lying this time. I'm not making this shit up.
Okay. Well, you
repeat
can
what
understand.
She said, please.
She bows before you.
Yeah.
Thank you for your help, sister. I will return with you to the human settlement, but I will visit the market, provision myself, and then leave.
Very well.
I'll say back in Elvish, you're welcome, friend.
She raises an eyebrow.
Let's smile.
She doesn't
Inscrutably.
really acknowledge you. She only seems to be acknowledging Cat, really.
Fine.
Okay, right. I'll just give her a nod.
Okay.
Disappear.
Okay, so after an hour of walking, you pass by the crashed vessel once again. You give it a bit of a wide berth. A couple of the people who are travelling with you, a couple of the ex-prisoners are sort of looking at it, their eyes wide. But
Yeah, in there too.
an hour on from there, you see the town of Wolfall in the distance.
Walk back to where we killed our friend.
Yeah, that was a mind flayer I killed. That was the mind flayer. Our friend. Mind flayer.
No, you haven't, I don't think.
No, we haven't.
I'll just return and get some food.
Okay, as you head towards the city, the elf who has told Hecate that her name is Tharalea, pulls her hood up and pulls it far over her face to cover up her elven features. She bows to Cat and then wanders off to the eastern side of the town. Westra takes you by the hand, Rodri, and thank you so much. I'm going to go home, and just on the off chance that Taman and Byrne are there, she looks at the other prisoners. You're welcome to join me for some food, and
I think I will accompany you. I have something to tell you, but let's get back to your house first. Make sure you get home safely. I just nod at the party. You know.
I'll just wink back at him. Oi, oi.
okay. Are the rest of you going with Rodri and Westra and the other two prisoners? Or?
I'm not gonna be a gooseberry.
No, I'm gonna head to the council.
You're going to head to the council hall. Atticus?
I'm still pretty injured. I'm going to look for an inn to stay at. We haven't got an inn, have we, yet here?
No.
I'm going to go and find somewhere to get some rest.
Okay. Westra tells you that you can rest at her house, or there's a large tavern called Baleen Beers. She points out to you. As you get to around here on the map, the elf bows and heads south into the marketplace.
Okay, I'll I'll nod at her in thanks and just go to the hotel without answering.
Okay, the tavern is here on the map.
The tavern. Okay.
It's a large tavern on the waterfront. It's open on three sides with a large coal fire pit in the centre. It's quite a raucous place covered in fishing nets, sailing sheets, harpoons, shark jaws and other paraphernalia.
Just walk up. Well, yeah. Do you want me? Are you?
No, you can head up there. So okay, so we'll deal with you in a minute. Kat has left to go for the feast hall. Is that right, Kat?
Yeah.
Okay, and Tiberius, are you staying with Atticus or are you going with Rodri and the prisoners?
I'll go with Rod. Where are you going?
There's no rush there.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the council hall.
Okay.
Give a report.
All right, we'll deal with Rodri first. Okay.
All of us report, does it?
Westra takes you to this house here. She pulls a key out of her pouch and unlocks the door and goes in. Please come in. I'll get some tea brewing.
That's a very good idea.
The prisoners walk in and slump down into some wooden chairs that are positioned around a wooden table in the kitchen area.
I'll wait for her to brew the tea and come back with a tea. Oh, my fun tea always helps.
Yeah, this should warm us all up.
Wester, you mentioned your son, Byrne.
Yes, did you have any news of him?
I'm afraid... And you are sitting... Is she sitting down?
She sits down, a look of worry coming across her face.
I'm afraid we did encounter him, but alas, he became a victim of, well, maybe the Sea Devils, we're not entirely sure, but I'm afraid he won't be coming home. He's gone.
What happened to him?
I will spare you the details. It was quick. It was quick.
About 4 rounds.
So
He didn't suffer.
a tear starts to drip down her cheek and then her face hardens. Tell me, who's responsible?
We think it was the strange creatures who travelled in that crashed ship. But there aren't any more of them there. We searched it. They've gone. Very dangerous. They're very dangerous.
I don't believe it, my son.
Yeah.
She starts to sob quietly. One of the other prison scouts puts an arm around her.
I
Please,
good. I just nod at that other person and.
Unhand the woman, or you'll feel my blade.
please, if you can find any word of Taman,
Your husband.
otherwise I'll be left all alone.
Of course we'll. We'll be visiting the temple to Procan later, and I'll make sure they get word that I have all your names, don't I? Westra,
Rhymewave.
Rhymewave, and yours, gentlemen.
I'm Quiethi Yolako.
Oh yeah.
You can call me Hubris.
Hubris. Quiethi and Hubris. Yes. We'll pass word to the temple and make sure they're. And the Lord knows to keep an eye out for your husband. And we'll tell him everything.
They took him somewhere.
You didn't. Yeah. You got any details of where they went?
No.
At all.
But they were laughing at us when they took him. I don't think it was anywhere good.
Rest assured, I'll let the Lord of Wolfhall know, and no doubt he will take matters in hand. I think it's best to leave you here and have these gentlemen, friends or neighbours, make sure you're all right.
I'll talk to Belle next door. I'm
I'll
going
go fetch her.
I'm going to be heading back to Amber Cove when I get the chance.
Right. Okay. I'll just fetch Belle, and I'll just which house is it? And I'll go out.
It's just the house
grab a
to the
neighbour.
north. Yeah, it's a small.
Yeah.
house.
I'll go out and grab a neighbour and say, I'm afraid I've got some terrible news. Westra's back, but poor Byrne has died, and she's in a terrible state. A terrible, terrible state.
Oh, well, don't worry. I'll pop round and make sure she's all right.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. God bless you. And right, seem to have lost some friends of mine. Thank you, good wife. And I head off and Hello? I guess I'll go to the Lord's Hall. I
Okay.
don't know when anybody else has
In the
gone.
meantime, Atticus and Tiberius head into Balan Beers, this large tavern. It's, as I said, 3 of the walls are actually open to the air, and there's this big, huge, roaring fireplace, circular fire pit in the middle.
Grabbing a drink. Thank you, glass.
I was going to the council, Neil.
Oh, sorry, Atticus.
I'll go straight over to the bar.
Okay, there's a short half-elf man behind the bar with a dirty leather apron. He's bald, he's got a very large nose and a very vicious-looking old scar across his neck.
Old timer.
Yes?
You got a room?
Aye. It'll be a...
Nice stout drink of firewater.
Aye, coming right up. He gets a dirty glass off a shelf, he cleans it on his dirty leather apron and then gets a flask out from under the bar and tips in this sort of brown liquid into the glass. I'll be 2 copper for the firewater and 5 copper for the room.
Okay, I'll give him a 7. Let me mark it off. Inventory, there we go. $58. That's 13 minus 7. There we go. Okay. So I hand the money across, and as I'm doing so, I just down my drink and then tap the glass down.
Okay. It's pretty rough quality stuff, but as soon as it hits your throat, you feel the warmth spreading out across your chest from it. It does make you feel better.
Where are the rooms?
He jerks a thumb over his shoulder, and you see behind there's a doorway into a large area in which hammocks are slung between upright posts in the room. There's no individual rooms.
I'll just nod at him and go up, and I'm going to go and have a rest.
Okay.
I'm going to go and lie down.
Okay. You ease yourself into the hammock with the seasoned agility of a seagoing gentleman. There's a few other people already resting in the room. None of them acknowledge you when you walk in. Right. Cat and Tiberius, meanwhile, you've headed to the feast hall.
We have.
Once again, there's tribal warriors standing around talking. One of them, a few of them nod in your direction as you enter.
We will head in, explain that we're just waiting for the rest of the party, and just, yeah, wait for everyone else to come and join us. Or
Okay.
at least
Well, no,
Rodri.
I thought we were just going to go and talk to the council. Everybody took care of that business.
Well, Rodri's on the way, isn't he?
Oh,
Do you,
okay.
you can talk to the council if you want.
Okay, well, hang on.
If you want to talk on behalf of the party, just figured we could get more information across.
No? Oh, we'll wait. We'll not wait too long.
Okay, after about 40 minutes, Rodri enters the hall, looks round and sees you over in one corner.
Hello?
How did it go?
Poor lady, she just lost her son. Come. She's with her neighbour. Her neighbour's looking after her. Where's Atticus?
I think he went to go and rest. He wasn't looking so good.
Do you know where he went?
Tavern.
Do you want to know where he went? Did I see
You know,
him?
yeah, you knew he was heading towards the tavern.
Okay. He stopped at a local tavern on the seafront.
Right. Should we go get him? I
Do we
take it
need
we're
him?
here. Well,
To explain?
we don't, but I just hope he's okay. Something, well, wounds can go bad. Unless administered properly.
Do you want to check on him?
Yes, I'll go check on him. I'll make sure he's alright. Where was the tavern? Excuse me, guard.
Yes?
What was the name of the tavern? Berlin...
Berlin Beers.
Berlin Beers? Well, which way is that?
He points you down to the waterfront. Tells you you
Thank
can't
you.
miss it.
Oh, and I'll
You do remember passing a large tavern on your way to Westra's house. So.
Oh, yeah, great. And I'll jog.
Okay. Okay, you head over to the tavern, this large area with 3 open walls with the large fire pit in the middle. You have a look around, you can't see Atticus anywhere.
Let's head up to the bar. Excuse
Okay.
me?
Yes? The half elf is with the bald head and big nose is still behind the bar.
I'm looking for chap came in here maybe half an hour or less ago. I'll give him a description of Mr. Atticus Barron with his tash and his smashed face. And talk to me like this.
Yes, I think someone like that did come in.
Do you know where is he? Where did he go? Is he still here?
My memory's not what it used to be.
Oh, I'll tell you what. I'd like one of your really expensive drinks, and I'll pay very well for it.
Well, you can have one of our famed Berlin beers if you wish.
How much do you normally charge?
That would be 3 copper.
I'll give you 7.
Excellent. He goes over to a big barrel at one side of the bar that's on its side and opens the tap. This very frothy ale spills out into a mug which he puts down in front of you. He takes the money. The smell of pickled fish rises from the mug of beer.
Oh, God.
Yes, I do, now you mention it, I do remember your friend. Yes, he hired a bunk. He's in the bunk room.
Oh, which way's that? Which way's
He
that?
points over to the side.
Thank you very much. I'll take this with me.
Thank you. And I'll head over to the bunk room looking for Atticus.
Okay. It takes your eyes a few moments to adjust to the darkness in there, but yeah, you see Atticus in one of the bunks.
Atticus, are you awake? Atticus?
Are you, Rodri?
Yes, I think we're about to make our report to the council. I was wondering if you might want to be there with your knowledge about those maps and things.
Oh, yeah. Well, let me know how it goes.
Sure. What? So it was. What was them? Those stars were signs of an attack or something. Blah blah blah. Seaton, Keemouth, Hammer Cove. Oh, got you. Okay, well we'll be back. You rest up. You look. Well. Seem better.
Just kind of looking at him quizzically, sort of like looking at my body with lots of holes in it and all these red welts all over me that are healing. I'm just like.
I'll just get my medicine kit out and start prodding and poking, just make sure that nothing's going bad, and then right, we'll be back.
Okay. Are you making a medicine roll, or are you?
Just to make sure his wounds. I'm just making sure his wounds are okay.
Okay.
I'm not going to go delirious.
I don't think he's got any hit dice left anyway.
I haven't.
Okay.
But right, I'll go back to the hall.
Okay. After about 30 minutes or so, Rodri returns to the feast hall.
I'm not there. I'm out getting all the items that we found in the ship's treasure identified. So I'll ask around who I need to go to this done. I'll get all the what's it's identified as well, the bracelets and whatever there were, the treasure pack.
Okay, I mean, you make an make a charisma check for me.
Oi, tell us what it does, or I'll bite your face.
You ask around. I mean, Wolfhall is one of the more remote settlements in an already remote part of the Imperial coast. there isn't really anyone that provides that kind of service. Most people say you could try the church.
Okay,
Otherwise,
maybe
you'll be
tomorrow.
better off down in Amber Cove. There'll be someone down there who can help you.
We'll see if the council members has got a fucking wizard or something.
Okay.
Fucking sort of-
Wizard in my pocket.
Okay.
Right then, council meeting.
Okay, so you head back to the feast hall. You ask after Lord Scotha Frostgale. You're told he's busy at the moment. But you give him one of your patented Tiberius glares, and he says, "Oh, I'll go and see if I can find him." And after a few minutes, Lord Frostgale strides into the feast hall with a couple of lackeys in attendance. He's still dressed in his jet black leather armour and furs, and he goes and sits at the raised seat at the the far end of the long fire pit.
Oh, Neil, I take it we're crossing off our gaspweed potions from our inventory.
Yes, if you haven't already, please cross the one gasweed potion off. Some of you might have more than one, I think. I think we've already found some.
Two.
Yeah,
I hear the adventurers are back. They may present themselves to me.
Stand up and walk forward. Give a short bow.
Okay. Things quieten down. He claps his hands as you do, and the crowd starts to grow a bit quieter. So, what did you find as the wreck of the Golden Crown?
You want to take this, Siberius?
No, you carry on.
Ah, well, we found it infested with sea devils. We cleared them out. We found 4 prisoners. Westra, Quaithe and Hubris. They're settled back in their homes. And
This is excellent news. And what of the sea devils?
well, we believe there are more of them because Westra said they took her husband, who was also captured. They took him away somewhere, and we're going to come back and take them. But we managed to get obviously to them before they came back. So somewhere out there.
Your group has
Another
done
nest.
us a great service. Thank you. I promised you some payment. He claps his hands. Someone runs up with a pouch clinking with coins and hands it over. There's 100 gold pieces. You can split as you wish. 25 each, I presume.
Yeah, 4 ways. Oh, what? 24 at 5 on my character sheet.
Yep.
We did find. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we did find this map, which could be quite worrying. Was it Atticus said something about? I don't know. These stars mean something. I'll show him that strange. Have we got? Oh, yeah, I'll show him the strange map.
You unroll the map and show it to him. He looks at it. This looks like the Imperial coastlines. This would be Seaton, Keymouth and Amber Cove. But I don't understand the other markings.
They are naval attack coordinates.
This is worrying news. Who would launch an attack against the 3 great cities of the Empire?
Well,
Simultaneous attack to cripple the Empire's strategic points.
and we also found some troubling news that. Well, we know that sea devils worship usually some kind of sea god, but the shrine on the wreck had been changed to the worship of, well, could be the Slarkath or the big kraken.
Yeah, that'll probably they'll use that to attack the towns, won't they?
Seems they've changed allegiance.
Well, something big is coming. There's a war coming, which was the original reason we were on this quest for. Shit, what was the first time we was in Salt Marsh? Was it?
Yeah.
So, well, this was originally where our quest started.
Saltmarsh is not an imperial town. It is a wild place.
It is.
I am.
It's a global threat.
I will be playing with you. I am not the greatest fan of the Empire. They impose their taxes on us. They make us work to their rules. I would rather return to our more traditional roots. But this news is most worrying. You must take this map and this information back to the Archduke in Amber Cove.
Agreed.
Oh,
we do not have the manpower here, or the Duke's fleet is based in Amber Cove.
I did promise poor Wester. We told her about her son Byrne, and she's ever so worried about her husband Toman, who the Sea Devils came and took away. I did promise her that I'd make sure you knew about him, and you keep an eye out.
Where did the Sea Devils take him?
That, I'm afraid, we have no idea.
But they were planning on returning to the shipwreck, so if we can capture one, they might be able to
He
tell
looks
us.
down at the map again. We need to know what these symbols mean. They may have dates, they may have crucial information.
Do you know anyone that can translate it?
I have never seen symbols like this before.
We need what's it in Salt Marsh? What's his face? The wizard.
We've seen them before, haven't we, Tiberius?
Yeah, we've seen them before on some kind of craft or ship, whatever it was.
On the crashed vessel.
Yes.
Maybe that whatever was in this vessel is also involved in these attacks. If they are using the Sea Devils somehow.
Highly likely.
Your
Seems
group
like
has impressed me. Do you have a name?
Willie 18.
I'm Rodri.
Copyright.
We are not a formal grouping. We're just being thrown together and just doing what we can.
Well, you seem to work well together.
Yes.
We do not have the resources here. We are in a very out-of-the-way settlement. That is how we like it, but you need to go to Amber Cove. You need to get this map translated. You need to figure out this code. You need to inform the Archduke.
Yes, we did.
We'll head there at once.
We shall rest this evening, and then we shall sail at first light.
Well, the warmth of my hall is at your disposal.
Hole?
Sorry, the warmth of you. What, sorry?
Hall.
Hole?
Oh dear.
Sorry, it's the accent. Sorry. I'll just
My
go right
hall,
ahead.
I said.
All. I apologize. I apologize.
Good morning.
Thank you.
And let me bid you a good night.
He nods. Thanks again. You may inform the Archduke that despite our differences, Wolfhall will do what we can if he needs us. Let it not be said that Lord Scothar Froscale is without honour. We will do our part.
Well, actions speak louder than words.
He
Let's
nods.
hope it's enough. Let's hope it's enough.
I will send words throughout my guard that this A-team is to be helped in whatever way they seem fit.
I'm getting on no plane.
I ain't getting on no boat.
Yeah. One of us has developed a phobia to sea travel.
Not surprised after that endeavour.
So
And instead of sleeping pills, Rod uses like charm person.
Thank you, thank you. I guess
I'm like a
we'll
miniature
go back
BA.
and join our friend at the beer.
Okay.
Oh no, it's AB instead of BA.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you take your leave of the.
Although it would be weird if Atticus wouldn't get on a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. And head back down towards the Berlin beers, I take it.
Yeah.
We'll get some bloody sleep. Anywhere nicer than this we can stay.
Are you asking me, or are you asking...
We could stay in
I'm
the
asking
hall.
The Lord do. Oh, that's the place that Atticus is in. It's alright, die.
He just said we could stay here.
Right,
You
let's
are
go and get Atticus. Then.
welcome to stay here. There's also the trawler up on the hill, south of the town.
I think here it's fine. I don't see why we should move.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you get an Atticus.
Leave him in the pub. He's amongst his kind.
It's like that night we left Rich in the Bulldog all on his own while we all went off to a nice hotel.
Dude, got him cracked off his arm.
Shit, go get him.
The next day, Atticus comes out and he's totally.
I'm going to be wandering around the party, be about 10 foot behind the party wherever you go tomorrow.
Just white and shivering.
Yeah.
Walking, sticking out. Oh.
Neil, I want to, while we're settling down, have a look at this. The book I picked up from the wreck.
Right.
And there was a waterproof case as well.
Right, okay. Just have to bear with me while I find that for you.
Yeah. Basically, the non-magical. Yes.
Okay. So the book. Okay, where are you doing this? In the feast? You're finding a chair in the seat in the feast hall? Okay, you take the book out. It has a spine seemingly made of stone and a small lock on the cover.
I'll try it. See if there's any buttons to press to open it.
And there doesn't appear to be. The lock doesn't appear very strong.
Oh, I'll look around. Take the dagger out.
You can make an investigation check for me, please.
Okay.
Okay, as you are looking at the book, you get your dagger and lift up the little padlock that's on the latch that locks over the pages. You just lift up the padlock, and on the back of it, engraved on the back of it, is a small glyph that sets the hairs on the back of your neck standing on end. You feel it might be warded in some way.
Right, I'll put that back in the pack. Get that waterproof case out. That was, I think, was from the room with the bookshelves.
Let me have a look.
It was like a scroll case which had been waterproof. Waterproof case. Yeah. Where we found the leather armor.
Where you found the leather armor.
Maybe. With the blood liquid.
It wasn't in the bookcases.
Oh, scroll, strange, not mysterious document. Oh no, that was from the previous one. What was it? Green potions, waterproof case, book, leather armor, blood liquid. Was it all a dream?
Can't see anything. I mean, there were the two scrolls you've already found that were in waterproof
Yeah, it was definitely from. Yeah, it was from last week.
Oh, okay, hold on. I found the leather armour.
I picked up something in a waterproof. That was a scroll case, or
Yeah, I can't find that at all.
oh, was it not in that where we all the books were where we?
No, the only thing
Take
there
the
was the actual
captain.
book itself, the spell book.
And that might have been it.
No, there's just the book.
Okay, never mind.
Is it in your inventory or the party sheet?
It's something I wrote down on my notes. Like I write down what we pick up, what loot we
Yeah.
pick up. and
I'm just
shoes.
looking through the party sheet because that will tell me. There's nothing in the party sheet.
No.
Let me check your treasure.
Never mind.
It's the book with the granite shrine, the granite spine rather. I can't see anything in your inventory either.
Just got that scary book then.
Okay. So you're all staying in the feast hall. Are you taking a long rest?
Yeah, I am.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Okay.
I'll walk down to the tavern and tell Atticus that we're going to be spending the night in the.
Okay. You're going to disturb Atticus's rest for the second
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Yeah. Just put him in an even better mood than normal.
Yeah. The next day.
Brilliant.
Staying in the Lord's Hall. You're welcome to join us.
Okay. That should. It's about 10 o'clock in the evening, but you should have had a long rest now.
Yay!
So it's sort of late evening by the time you wake up, Atticus, but you're feeling much better.
Okay. As you do in a normal bunkhouse, check everything that you own is still there.
Yeah.
And then I'll get up and walk out, nod at the
Okay.
whoever's in the bar.
Yeah,
area.
yeah. The half elf's still there. He nods at you.
Sorry about the blood.
And just I'll head to Wolf Hall.
Okay, you head back to the feast
By the
hall and you find the others there resting.
I just sit quietly and wait for them to wake up.
How close are you sitting to us? You're like staring at us. We're sleeping all right.
Right in your face. With my ugly grin.
Okay, you come to find Atticus who's sat there looking at you, giving you a grin with his broken teeth.
Oh, Atticus. Oh.
Atticus, why are you sat so close?
What did he say?
We need to go to Amber Cove and report it to the Baron,
Not a reward.
and he'll offer whatever assistance he can, his town, to the Baron.
I dare say he's right. It looks like the coast has an attack coming. We've had indications before. This is more proof of it.
We may as well get straight to reporting our findings, because we don't. Amber Cove, we might be able to get somebody to identify these coding words, these word things, as well as the artifacts we've got, and just generally a better place to regroup. And we'll know our next step of the mission after we've spoken to the Baron. So, you all for jumping on a boat? And anyone got anything else they need to do here?
We got a boat?
I don't know. Do people normally sail at this time of night?
Not at this time of night normally, other than naval
What time is it?
vessels.
I thought we'd had a long rest. It was next.
You
time.
have? No, it's 10 o'clock in the evening by the time you finish your long rest.
Ready for a game of cards?
Do we need to go to town and
We've
pick
travelled
up
the night before. I suggest we carry on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Navy's finest commander with us. What can possibly go wrong?
Unless your delicate constitution, Roger, means that you want to put the balance of the whole coast just on your tiredness. Should we go?
You get like that about me. Oh, we have to stop by the temple.
I smile at you.
Oh, I get it. Oh, we have to stop by the temple on the way, don't we?
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
but-
yeah, we need to get the kid. Right, yeah, I'll go and get the kid.
You need
Okay.
to kill that kid.
I'll
Gold.
go this is gold. If he hasn't already got it.
We still need the kid.
I nod in thanks to Hecate. How much was it?
It was 25 gold.
Um,
So it,
Let's just take a minute to sort out the party sheet inventory, if we can. I'll go through it quickly. So you got 210 gold pieces.
Ooh, what in the
split that
park?
evenly.
That would be 52 gold pieces each, and that would leave 2 gold pieces in the inventory.
Okay.
So you can mark 50 gold on.
50 gold.
Inventory.
Oh,
You've got 15 silver each to mark on. And 102 copper each.
I'll take 25.
There we go. Done.
Okay.
Shit.
You have 13 religious amulets of different various gods of all pantheons.
I'll take those. I think I'll hand them over to the father at the temple. He'll know what to do with them.
Okay, just bear with me. I'll put those in Roger's inventory.
What was the copper? Sorry, Neil.
102, I think.
I'll just
Right.
take 20. 25.
Yeah, that'll do.
Beer money.
Where's that amulet not? There we go. You've got 4 arrows. Who wants those?
Then
I don't
you
use
go.
arrows.
No, I'm crossbow.
Which
Right.
do you use arrows? Yeah. No, they're just arrows. Just arrows.
Mara, if I take a quick bathroom break.
Yeah, go for it.
Cheers. Back in a sec.
Shall I dump the arrows, or are you?
Nobody uses them, so we'll dump
Okay.
them.
You have 1 empty backpack.
You can leave. We'll leave, everything we'll leave in that backpack.
Okay. You have a pair of boots.
We'll keep those because you never know.
So who's going to have those?
What size are they?
Human size.
I'll look down at my shoes. They're in a terrible state. Yeah, I'll carry those for now.
You're going to say a 10.
Okay, you have 3 bracelets, each of which has a small dwarven motif on it.
I think that Tiberius is carrying those. Dwarven bracelets.
Okay. Okay, you have a set of carpenter's tools. You've picked up so much crap.
Yeah, I don't particularly want those. We could leave them for
Okay.
these guys. Leave them in the backpack.
You have a set of fine clothes.
You need carpentry tools to repair the ship.
Oh, yeah, actually.
We'll give them to us to go
Atticus, yeah.
Carpenter's
well done.
tools for Atticus.
Atticus would just dig in his pockets and find all this shit. Where did this come from?
Okay, you've got a set of fine clothes.
Are they nicer than ours, I guess?
Yeah, they're much nicer than normal adventuring clothes. The sort of things you might wear to a ball in the city.
Yeah, I'll take them. I'll be good for disguise, if nothing else.
Trixie.
I'm back. Sorry about
You have 5 pieces of coral.
Oh, we don't need coal.
You're going to leave those
What?
behind?
No, we need the coal. What if we want to black up for a night mission?
What?
If we want to black up for a night mission.
Coral, not coal. As in coral.
Oh, coral.
Not coal.
No, we can stick coral to our faces.
No, we don't need them.
Okay, you have 3 daggers.
I think Atticus definitely needs 2 in case he finds himself fighting underwater again.
Atticus, do you want the daggers?
that. Now what? Yeah, go on, I will.
You want all 3?
No, just 2.
Okay. Okay, you have a set of engraved bone dice.
We get rid of them. Those were the
Yeah.
decomposing ones, weren't they, from the chest?
So who wants that? Sorry?
No, we're chucking them, but I'm saying
Okay.
they're the ones from the chest. Aren't
You have a fine silvered greatsword.
Is that a 2-handed sword?
It is, yeah.
It'd be too big for Tiberius and use teeth and claw. Atticus, would you like to carry
I
that?
don't know. I guess we'll try and sell it in the city.
Okay, so who's going to carry it?
Which, do you want to carry the greatsword? The silver greatsword?
Just so you're aware, Atticus, you're carrying more than your maximum encumbrance at the moment.
Am I?
Mhm.
Was it? We gave you a set of carpenter's tool.
Oh, I'm carrying 2 more.
I suppose I could carry it.
So you're taking the greatsword, Rodri.
Yeah. How heavy is it? Very, very, very.
It's £6.
Oh yeah, I'll carry that.
Okay. You have 1 gem.
I'll have it shiny.
Okay.
What shall I get rid of?
Oh, crap.
You have 1 golden hewer, covered in elvish lettering.
Hugh, it is covered in English.
What's he doing?
It's like a jug, a wine jug.
Probably sell it.
So who's going to take it?
I'll take it.
Yeah, you're the elf.
You're the elf.
It's Paladin.
You have the fine leather armour, heavily decorated with fish and shell motifs that you found in the wreck.
What was it? Was it resembles like leather?
Yeah.
I'll carry it if no one else wants to carry it.
Okay. I'll pass it to Tiberius. You're getting very close to your weight limit.
I don't even know what armour I'm wearing. I think it's just...
About time the GM gave us a bag of holding in it.
You have a mess kit.
What, are you making us carry all this now?
Yeah.
Can't we just have it in the junk pile?
Well, who's going to carry the junk pile?
The donkey?
I'll take the mess kit, Neil. I can't find one on me.
Okay. You have a broken silver mirror.
Leave that, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've got 5 potions of healing.
One each, and then I don't know, I think the second one each, and then the extra one should go to one of the fighters.
Already over my limit. I can't have anything.
Okay. Give an extra one. Oh, Tiberius is near it. I'll take 2. Everybody else get 1.
Well, are you taking one, Atticus?
Hang on.
Can you
Just
carry
working
it?
from that. Okay, so that doesn't. So the amount of coins you have doesn't contribute to your current.
Yeah, your coin does, yeah.
Well, I just changed my coppers and it didn't.
How much did you change it by? Because it's 50 copper to £1. 50 coins to £1. So if you only changed it by a little bit.
No, I didn't.
I just binned 100 and mine didn't.
No, so I just changed it from 108 to 1 copper and it's still the same.
Let me have a... No, it does work. Yeah, 1 copper, yeah.
Look, so let me put in 108 and it
Yeah.
stays the same.
You haven't put in 108, you've put 108 at the end of Tinderbox.
On mine,
There you go, now it's gone up.
On mine, it was here. But it
okay.
wasn't on Tinderbox. It was in the treasure thing.
Well, it's gone up
Got
to
a-
244 now.
Okay. So it's more than it was because previously it was
Oh, okay.
242, wasn't it?
I think you'd put 108 next to the word Tinderbox because it said Tinderbox 108.
Okay, well on mine that never happened.
Okay, weird.
Yeah.
Anyway,
on mine,
are you taking the potion of healing or not?
no, I can't carry it.
Okay, so who's going to have the last potion?
You guys hit me. Sorry. I'll take Atticus's scissors.
Okay.
Scissors.
You have 2 rations. We're getting there.
Nearly there. Nearly there, boys.
So you got Rich.
I can't see any.
How many rations have you got?
10.
Yeah, Rodri hasn't got any.
I'll take them then.
You're just slowly starving to death and not realising it.
Okay, you've got 1 scrimshawed conch shell.
Leave that behind.
Yeah.
Okay, you've got a shark idol which has been deformed. The fins
I'll take
snapped
that.
off.
Yeah, I think we should give that to the
Okay. You've got a tinder box.
I've got one.
I'm going to leave that behind.
one. Yeah, we don't need it.
3
Yeah,
torches
Got
Nah.
900.
and a water skin.
Already got one.
I'll take one. I'll take a water skin.
Okay, there's only one there. Okay, that's it. We're
Okay.
done. Atticus, you're going to have to get rid of something, I'm afraid.
Okay.
I
One
can,
with-
hold,
For the carpenter's tools.
I can hold anything you want to keep.
I can hold anything.
I'll swap out my normal chain armor for that runic chain armor and get rid of my chain. No.
Okay, hold on.
Can I find that armor?
Runic chain.
Got to write it
armor.
first.
I'll put that on. I'll change that to. Hang on.
Find out what it is.
There we go. Worn.
Oh, that was really the back chest.
Okay, you'll need to attune to it and get it identified to get any advantage other than it being chain armor,
Okay.
and get rid of your normal chain.
Yeah, we'll see what it is when we get it. You can't wear it till then.
There you go.
I thought that one had already been identified. The fine leather armor.
Had it?
I don't know.
Okay.
That's the DM.
Okay, we've done with the admin.
I can't see it. I can't see it in mine.
He was looking for the fine
Oh.
leather armor. And he was wondering if it had been
Oh, runic.
identified.
It's runic leather. The armour is heavily decorated with fish and shell. This has not been revealed yet.
We do have one more bit of admin to do, I'm afraid.
Ding!
Ping!
Hey!
Hey, so everybody levels up to level 6.
scared.
So who wants to go first?
I'll let Rich do it. He seems very keen on leveling up.
Right. Right.
Should we do Rich
Yeah.
first?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Don't you have to drag a level across or something?
Yeah, I can do it for you if you want.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Okay, Blood Hunter.
Drags the wrong class. Wizard.
Okay. So you now have the Brand of Castigation. So this takes one of your blood curses. Sorry, this takes up your blood maledict ability, so you would have to tick it to use it. But when you do so, you brand creatures that you hit with a Crimson Right weapon, and every time that creature hits you or an ally within 5 feet of you, they take damage equal to your intelligence modifier, which is +3. So every time, it's basically like a damage shield, it does 3 damage. Your blood maledict you can now use twice per rest, so I'll change that.
Nice.
And my curses, I think.
You gain 1 extra blood curse.
Nice.
So if I share that with you, you can tell me which one you want to take. Did that share with
Cool.
you?
Yeah. Anything else?
Well, you got no. That's it. That's your hit points and stuff as well.
Okay. Right. Do the rest of them while I pick my curse.
Okay. Who's next?
I'll do it.
Rodri. You gonna drag your class across, or do you want me to?
I'll let you do it.
Warlock. Which can you remember which warlock? Whether it's the Tashas or the Xanathars? For the
Xanathars, I think. That shouldn't matter.
Celestial. Yeah, it was Xanathars. Okay. You gain an ability called Radiant Soul, which makes you resistant to radiant damage. And you can also add your Charisma modifier to 1 radiant or fire damage spell. Now I have a way of somewhere, if I can find it, I've got a way of automating your Radiant Soul.
Right. Right, nice one, man. Shame it's not Eldritch Blast. Sacred Flame.
Radiant Soul. So let's put that on
Guiding Bolt.
Combat Tracker for you.
Nice, I like it. Great.
There we go. And what's your Charisma modifier, Rodri?
It's +4.
So, do you have any Radiant or Fire spells?
Yes, I have a cantrip, Sacred Flame.
So, Sacred Flame. So, let me adjust the damage on that to include your Charisma damage.
28 +4.
Yep. That's not
And
bad.
Guiding Bolt.
And Guiding Bolts.
Should be
'Cause that really needs more damage on it.
66 +4, isn't it?
There we go. Okay. You gain 1 extra healing die, so you have 7 in total now. So
Cool,
I'll adjust
those.
that for you.
Need to heal.
You gain 1 extra spell, and
Yes,
you can
magic-
replace one of your spells. If you
I
wish.
want to get rid of protection from evil and good.
Protection from evil and good.
First level.
Okay, so you can replace that. And
With Magic Circle, 3rd level. Like for like. What's a
Magic
swap?
Circle, yeah. And you get 1 extra spell as well.
I want to put Counter Spell. Yeah,
Ooh.
Counter Spell into the mix.
Interesting. Okay, I think that's you
also,
done.
I could swap out an invocation.
You can change one spell per
Yeah.
level, yeah?
Yeah, I can change an invocation when I level as well.
Okay.
I want to get rid of false life.
False life, yeah, okay.
On my powers.
Yeah.
And put in instead agonizing blast, which adds my charisma modifier to Eldritch
hold on.
Blast damage.
Agonizing Blast is an invocation, isn't it?
Yes.
That's for look at Warlock instead of Wizard.
Yes.
Invocations.
So I can do
Agonizing Blast. So how many times can you use that?
some unlimited.
Unlimited. Okay.
Should be so.
I'm just
yeah,
going to put
repeat
it
of,
in just so
Yeah.
you know. Okay, and when you cast Eldritch Blast, add your Charisma modifier to your Eldritch Blast.
So yeah, D10 plus 4.
Okay.
So I can't roll ones again. Lovely.
Okay.
That's me done.
Okay, who goes next?
So, fighter. There we go.
Yeah. So
Sort of
you
done my
can
hit points.
replace one spell, and you can either get an ability score improvement, which is increasing one ability score by 2 or 2 ability scores by 1, though you can't take them above 20. Or
Right,
you
I'm
can
gonna
take a
increase
feat.
Strength. I'm going to increase strength to 18.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
That's it. You're done.
Oh, hang on. Didn't mean to do that.
You're done unless you want to replace a spell.
Let me just check. 6
Oh.
for improvements. And Eldritch Knight. Spellcasting. So, yeah, I get the same amount of spells as I did at 5th.
Yeah.
Okay, next level is the jump.
So you're not replacing a spell.
No, I think I'm going to leave them as they are.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got all the ones. Although I've never used shield.
It's quite nice of having a reaction, because how many times...
It is, yeah, I don't really want to get rid of it. Yeah, no, I'm all good. I'm all good.
Okay.
Thanks,
Right.
mate.
So let's do Cat. Do you want me to level you up, Cat, or do you want to do it yourself?
If you could, that'd be great. Thank you.
Okay, Cat, you gain 1 extra hex point, so I'll add that on for you.
So many different things I was going to choose.
You gain an ability called Wiccan Pathway. Segaloon's Foresight. Gives you +5 to initiative, you can't be surprised, and stealthed attackers don't get advantage on you.
Nice!
So I need to put that on for you, Segaloon's Foresight. It's already there. I can automate the initiative. There we go.
Sly. Cool.
What are these?
Just add that to the combat tracker for you.
Can't be surprised. I love that.
It's cool.
Hey, Nakato, I got something to surprise you. Look at this. Right, yeah. I've seen one of them before.
There you go. Yeah, that's the initiative, +5 initiatives all automated. You can replace one spell if you wish.
Think so. Can I get back to you? Wow.
Okay.
Thank you.
Which just leaves us Rodri if he's made any decisions on his blood curse.
Tiberius.
Tiberius, sorry.
What's that?
Can I have a,
What you
can I have a
want
blood
from me,
curse?
Sorry, mate.
Harry?
Have you decided what blood curse you might take?
Almost. I've read them all. The one I want's level 18. can't have it yet.
You bloody idiot. Yeah,
I'm tempted.
I know which one you want. Yeah.
It's or either Blood Curse of the Anxious I'm going to go for. Which, if you target someone, everybody that's making charisma or intimidation checks, etc., against them has an advantage. Or I'm tempted with Blood Curse of Exposure. When a creature you can see within 30 feet is hit by an attack or spell, you can use your reaction to temporarily weaken their resilience against it until the end of the turn. The target loses resistance to the damage types and the triggering attack. Of the triggering attack or spell.
Oh,
I
that
can
sounds
amplify
nice.
it as well, which the target instead loses invulnerability to the damage types of the triggering attack or spell.
Oh, hell yeah.
Other resistance to them till the end of the turn. So could be quite useful against stuff that got damage mitigation.
Plus it's a reaction as well, and how many times do you use reaction?
But there was another one.
The Fallen Puppet one's quite nice. Muddled Minds, okay. There was the
Curse of the Mark.
Bloated Agony is quite nice.
Muddled Mind's quite good. As a bonus action, you can curse a creature that you can see within 30 feet that is concentrating on a spell. That creature has disadvantage on the next Constitution saving throw it must make to maintain concentration before the end of your next turn. Yeah, I can amplify it so the cursed creature has disadvantage on all Constitution saving throws made to maintain concentration of spells until the end of your next turn. Is Charmed a concentration spell?
Oh no.
Charmed Person is not a concentration.
No.
Charm Monster is not a concentration.
Sounds evil.
I'll go for. Oh, I can't. Bollocks.
Look at it this way, Rich. Whichever one you choose, there's going to be a moment where you wish you hadn't chose it.
Yeah.
It always happens.
And there'll always be a moment where you wish you'd have picked another one as well. So.
Yeah. So just pick something that is cool.
Yeah.
I always wish you hadn't.
I'll go for. I think I'm going to go for Blood Curse of the Anxious, because like if one of you guys is trying to make an intimidation or whatever, or even I'm, you can just go. I can go whoosh, wave my hand, and then they get. You get advantage on it. Could be quite useful for getting information, but crucial time.
Crucial.
Do you want Blood Curse of the Anxious then?
No, I'll go for Fallen Puppet. Fuck it, go on then. Fallen Puppet.
Okay. Blood Curse of the Fallen Puppet. That's quite a nice one as well.
It is if it's on a really nice monster
Yeah.
that's just gone down.
Blood Curse of the Fallen Puppet. When a creature you can see within 30 feet of you drops to 0 hit points, you can use your reaction to make it lash out at a target of your choice.
Freak. Freaky.
Okay.
Animate the dead.
Done. Okay.
Don't I get an ability increase?
No.
Fighters are special.
Fighters need other ways of powering up. Okay. So it's late evening. It's dark outside, though the feast hall is still busy with folk. What would you like to do?
How did we get here? We got here by sea, didn't we? Did we? I think we did, didn't we?
No, you walked. You went. You walked along the Amber Coast Way. You went through the Sanguine Polder on the way, if you remember.
Get an Uber.
To find a drow baby.
We got to go to the temple.
I'll go to the temple and get the drow baby. Let's let Tiberius lead that one.
So, what are you doing? You're heading to the...
We need to go and get the kid.
We'll inform Lord Frostgale that we're making our way by night to Amber Cove.
Okay.
Under a cover of darkness.
Alright, just bear with me 1 second.
We're on our way. We have just levelled up. The dice colours just changed back to my previous colour.
Okay. Okay, we're all leveled up. Right, good. That's done. Okay, so you're heading back up to the Temple of Procan.
I think we are, aren't we, Tiberius?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's fetch the kid.
You head up to the temple. It's still dark outside, though there is a welcoming light flooding out of the open doors of the temple itself, a small slate-roofed church. You can see offerings of shells and dead sea creatures lined up outside the door.
Yuck.
Nothing to fear.
It's twisted his mind. Should have seen this coming.
Yeah, the kid's...
Kill him before he can kill you.
I told you a while ago we should have killed the child.
I'll knock on the door.
These are just...
Okay, the door's open, but you knock on the door. You hear a whistling inside the church.
That's a vampire.
We
Right.
could be, you know.
Fucking out of the way. Go stop
Christ.
this fucking path.
Hello.
Done with this guy.
So, what are you doing? Are you going into the church?
Yeah.
Okay, you head into the church. You can see pottering around near the font is the large half-orc priest of Procan, his bald head and his tribal tattoo of a trident tattooed onto the top of his head. He's kind of whistling to himself. He hasn't noticed you.
I'll observe him as I approach him. What's he doing? Is he...
He's sort of tidying up and cleaning, whistling to himself happily. Every so often, he goes along to one corner of the church and just peers over the back of a pew, makes some strange noise, and then comes back and carries on with what he was doing.
Oh. Great.
Are you going in for the kid, or are we not?
Yeah. I'll walk up
Then
to him
lead
and
the way.
I'll greet the half-orc good morning.
Oh, you made me jump there.
Up to no good, are you?
You've come for the child, have you?
I have, friend. Yeah.
Shame. Are you sure you can't leave him a little longer? He's really brightened up the place. We've been having a lot of fun together.
No, the kid's got to come with me, mate. Sorry.
Are you sure? I've started his education in the ways of Procan. He seems to enjoy it. He gurgles and giggles when I tell him the old stories.
I'm afraid it is you that is under its spell, for it is drow and it is evil.
No, I don't believe it. It may be drow, but I don't believe it is evil. No one is born with evil in their heart. Evil is a human edifice that is constructed around the heart of a child by its peers and by its elders. If you give it love, it will give you love back.
Right, so I'll just go and get the kid then, shall I?
Well, no. Let me say goodbye. I'll go and fetch him. He goes over to the corner and picks up a bundle in a wrapped bower, and he looks down at it, gurgles at it. He slowly turns and carries it over. You sure? I can look after him here, you know.
I'll take the kid, and I'll look back at him as I'm walking off, and I'll thank you. I'll say thank you.
He hands it over to you, but he's kind of very reluctant, and he kind of almost holds on to. Just for a split second, there's a bit of a tug of war between you as he passes the kid over. Oh, goodbye, little one. The drow baby looks up at him. Asa, Asa. And then it looks over at you. Aberius!
Little gay.
Oh, look after him. Make sure you feed him when he wakes up. He does like a feed when he wakes up. And make sure that you change him regularly as well. We don't want him getting any rashes. And keep him out of the sea air as well. It will play havoc with the poor thing's lungs. And don't make any loud sudden noises around him. He doesn't like it. Oh, and if you know the tune of Procan's sermons, then he likes listening to those. And oh, here's a little snack for the little mite.
Tiberius, we need to kill this baby.
What?
Not in the house of.
That's not funny.
House.
No, we'll wait until we're outside, won't we?
I don't mean that.
The kid's in my backpack now.
Oh,
It's a future
look at him,
assassin.
his little hands are cold. You must get him some mittens.
I'll make him some myself.
Look, any time you're back in Wolf, we'll bring him to see old Yazar. Yazar!
Oh. Say goodbye now.
Bye-bye, little one. I'll miss you. Remember what I told you?
Baby, the hour is late already. Let's go.
Father Yazar, I got something. While we were investigating a wreck that the Sea Devils had been using as a base. Father Yazar.
What?
Father
What?
I found these. Father Yazar, I found these amulets. I think they may belong to fallen brothers and sisters of different faiths. They were taken by the Sea Devils. I don't know what to do with them and who to return them with. I wonder if you had any idea.
Let me have a look. He takes the amulets off you. He finds one with the symbol of a trident on it. And then he nods to himself. And he rushes up to Tiberius. For the little one. And he places the amulet over the drow's head.
If you're sure, I think it's quite fitting.
Leave the rest with you then,
Right.
Father Yazar.
Okay, well, travel safely. Make sure he doesn't get too close to the campfire.
Thank.
Make sure he says his prayers at night.
For fuck's sake.
Mate, I'm gone. Go in.
He's standing at the doorway waving and shouting at you as you disappear down the path out of the way. Make sure his little toes are nice and warm.
We're just quicken the pace till we're in full sprint.
I'll leave 5 silver in the donation.
He's developed quite a taste for porridge.
Right.
Let's pick up the pace.
Okay. So you're heading out of Wolfhall and heading back along the Amber Coast Way, heading back to Amber Cove, I take it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I keep a light cantrip on me, on my person while we're going, so I don't trip up and break me neck.
Right, got you. Okay, let's put you at Wolfhall. There.
Let me do one.
There we go. Okay, you start heading back down the Amber Coast Way. I would like somebody to roll 2d20 for me, please.
I'll do it.
Looking at that map. Looking at that map and this map.
Okay.
Roll 20, the Kraken.
Cracking a bit, yeah. Okay, you make your way down the Amber Coast Way. It takes after about 4 days, you reach the edge of the Sanguine Polder again. The mist has cleared away. The waters of the polder you can see stretching out before you have changed. They're no longer that sort of strange red colour, and they're looking much more like the waters of the sea beyond. There's even birds and things flying around. It seems a much more peaceful place.
Atticus, I've just noticed something pondering over that strange map.
What?
If you look, from what I recall, have I got the knowledge of this Cerulean territory? Oh, it's on parchment, so I have.
Yeah.
If you compare this strange map to the map of the Amber Coast, you've got the A for Amber Cove, right? And then there's looks like a little diagram of a little table.
Yeah.
And that could be the props at the head of a mine shaft, and there's a mine, Baranzo. And yet, below Baranzo and Amber Cove is a picture of a strange creature. It doesn't look too dissimilar to those creatures we found aboard that crashed vessel.
Yeah, agreed.
Somewhere to the south of that, and it's marked by some writing. So somewhere to the
should be
south.
fairly easy to pinpoint. Triangulating from Amber Cove to Baranzo.
Maybe that's where they took Byrne's father.
You're taking an awful in-depth interest in this family, Rodri.
I feel a little responsible, but I'm more worried about the rest of the Amber Coast.
Trying to cover it up now. More between you and Byrne than you were letting on about.
Look, it's true, all right. We shared some moments, but that was it.
Well, I'm sure your missing bard friend would be interested to hear that.
There's room for more than one in this heart of mine.
Yes. But we'll have to tell the Baron when we get to Amber Cove, I expect. Sorry, it just struck me. I just realised.
Well, I'm off to speak to Tiberius.
Oh, sorry.
Serve me piss and cakes.
Right. He's gone all gooey though over that little child.
Precisely to keep an eye on that fucking child.
Good idea. Oh, make sure he's had some porridge when you get there, because
No.
You as well.
Well, I just walk off. No, shoulder, like shaking my head. No,
Take the nip of this.
do that.
I made it special.
Okay. So you spend an evening camped south of the Sahuagin polder and continue your journey the next day, unless anybody wants to do anything.
No, just
No.
good.
Okay.
No, nothing.
What's he thinking? What does Tails mean, Rodri? That you're going to cast a spell on Ask? Atticus's hair disappears.
Okay.
Or Raticus is back, turns me into a rat.
Okay. Just bear with me 1 minute.
Cool music.
Cheers.
Okay. Another 2 days pass as you make your way southeast. Can everybody make a perception check, please?
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. Girls.
Tiberius, you sense something on the air. It's a smell. It smells like rotting meat.
Oh, can I make a survival skill to check to track it?
Yeah?
I get advantage on smells, I think, actually. Smell checks. I do get an
I know,
advantage.
but you just say it so much, it's funny.
Oh, no.
It seems to be ahead of you along the coastline.
Oh my god.
Keep following my nose.
Okay. Well, it's in the direction you're heading anyway. You round some palm trees at the edge of the coast. It's... let me just set the time of day. It's mid-morning. And as you round the coast, round the corner, round the palm trees, you see a large rock on the coastal path ahead of you, and perched atop it, tearing into some flesh, is a strange creature. It's like a giant bird of prey, but with the torso and head of a woman. It looks up at you as you approach.
Hello.
Oh god.
Hello. We've got harpies.
Get some medication for that.
Sorry about this, I've got quite a bit of stuff I'm trying to do here. Okay. Why is that not working? Okay. It utters a strange shout at the sight of you and begins beating its wings. As it does so, you can see a huge string of meat from whatever it's feeding on the rock. It beats its wings and starts to take to the air.
Can we see what it's feeding on?
You can't from here, no. Okay. Sorry, everything's going a bit laggy here at the moment.
No worries.
Shoo! Go.
It starts to move towards you. I would like you all to roll for initiative, please.
Fly away.
We're waiting for Tiberius.
Oh, sorry, I was reading one of my skills. Initiative.
And don't forget, we're not using flanking, we're using cinematic advantage.
My map's gone weird.
I can reshare it if you wish.
No, I've got it. I just had the wreckage open.
Okay.
What's that?
Okay. Cat, this thing takes up. It screeches at you and starts to swoop towards you.
Before it gets too high from the rock, I'm going to cast web.
Okay. A 21 will succeed. It dodges to the side out the way of the webs as they fall down.
Everything's changed.
You've changed.
I can't see what the spell slots are.
Uh-oh.
Can't see what?
My spell slots and stuff, everything's changed.
Oh, hold on.
So
There you go. Now it should work.
I have no idea what I was looking
I
at.
thought you were still in preparation mode. That's fine.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna move forward a little bit. And that's it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Rodri.
I mean, live and let live. I'll just pull my crossbow out quietly, and if this thing makes any move to attack, I'll shoot it.
So you're going to hold your action, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Tiberius.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot it with my crossbow.
Two very differing approaches to combat.
Okay, you fire your crossbow at it. It catches it in the wing as it's taking off.
I get 2 attacks, mate, so. I'm done.
Okay, there's a big ragged hole in one of its wings where the 2 crossbow bolts hit. It's kind of flying a bit erratically.
Yeah, and then I'll move in front of the cat.
Okay.
You're that.
In answer to the creature's shriek, something flies out of the trees to the north. Or at least it would if Fancy Grounds hadn't got laggy all of a sudden.
It's fine for me, so I'm not experiencing any lag.
No, I'm not.
Why is that not showing up?
I can see it. Copy number 1, please.
You can see it, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not on the combat tracker yet.
It's not on the combat tracker, it's showing on the combat tracker now. It will do in a minute. Fly 40 feet. Okay. It turns its head, sees you, and starts to sweep towards you. 40 to there. Why can't I make it visible? It won't show as visible. Oh, there we go. Got it. Right. As it flies towards you, it opens its voice. Opens its beak, but instead of this screeching noise, there's this strange, haunting song. So I would like everybody to make a saving throw.
Oh, Yeah. Get fucked.
Just waiting for Atticus.
My mind is strong.
There we go. Sorry, it was underneath the map.
Yeah.
I must have just clicked on the map.
Okay, you will succeed. For a moment, you stop in your tracks, listening to this beautiful melody. Then you shake your heads, send it out of your mind, and you can continue.
That was your first mistake.
Screeching the backup was a bad idea.
The
too.
one that Tiberius shot is going to come over and try and attack him.
Oh, do my action now. Can I shoot it?
You can, yeah.
Lovely. It's hot 2 in it. I've got it targeted. It's a hit. Oh, so this map's really wide. Let me just shorten it so I can see shit. Damage. No, it's coming!
Okay. It swoops down towards Atticus, towards Tiberius, with its claws outstretched.
Shields up.
Okay, it slams into your shield. As it does so, you can see in one of its hands it's wielding a large club made of palm tree branch, and it swings it at your head.
Ooh.
It hits.
Right, in that case, Neil, I would like to use my reaction
Mm-hmm.
to subtract D6. My roll.
Okay, at the last minute you duck under the blow of its club. You can feel it parting your hair as it whistles over your head. Okay. Atticus.
Oh!
I'm gonna run to there.
Okay.
Look
I'm
at
gonna
it.
patch that harpy.
Okay.
Hit on a ball.
And
It's very dead.
How did it stop? How did it stop?
Atticus just hacking at this thing. It's a
Dead.
pool of blood soaks into the sand beneath it.
I'm not getting hurt again.
Okay. Are you done, Atticus?
Yeah.
Okay. At that moment, there's a terrifying sound.
Oh dear.
The trees, something big moves through the trees beyond the rock. And charging round the corner.
Big lad.
1, 2, 3,
Big lad.
8. Comes a huge ogre. He sees what's going on. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Once I
See
caught
who
the
it
fish
attacks. 3
alive,
is Tiberius.
shortest guy. That's heightest.
It's going to throw a javelin at you.
Oh no. How rude.
The javelin knocks overhead, disappears into the waters somewhere behind you. Cat, you're up.
Attack Harpy 1. With... Witch bolt, so I'm gonna get 10 feet closer. just do a lemon, so I'll leave it at that. That's me.
Okay, should it have been 2d12, did you say?
Oh, sorry, I was talking to myself. It's 2d12 and we do it at second level.
Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, the black and green crackling energy arcs across into the harpy. It screams at you in pain. Rodri.
Oh, that's the size of that thing. Right. I will target it, and I will fire off some Eldritch Blasts at it.
Get ready, Rich. It's your favourite sound.
First one hits. Second one completely misses. And the first one, I'm knocking back 10.
Okay. Okay, these bolts of radiant energy slam into its chest. It staggers backwards.
Move away from the sea.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Okay, Tiberius.
Hey, Miguel.
I'm done.
Okay, you start clawing this. Oh, the harpy's 20 feet above you.
Oh. Well, the damage is the same as the crossbow, so pretty much one's, if you look at them, one in one equal.
Let's have a look. Both plus 7 to hit. 1d8 plus 4. Okay, yeah, we'll let that go then. Okay, so you fire your crossbow at
Sorry,
it.
mate, I didn't realise.
That's alright.
Yeah, so...
That's me.
Okay, it's going to swoop down at you now. Tries to claw you as it dives down at you. Misses. Okay, you easily see it coming against the clear sky, diving down towards you, and you just step to the side as it tries to attack you. Atticus.
How far is that? Right, I am going to... Hang on. Okay, I'm going to run to there, and then to there.
Okay.
As I get to that bit, that king,
Yeah.
as I just squeeze past Tiberius and the rock, I'm going to run up the rock sideways,
Okay.
tussle Tiberius's hair with
Right.
my hand
Yeah.
on his head, and do a little flip off the thing and make my pistol appear in my hand and fire at the ogre as I'm landing.
Okay, so you're going for cinematic advantage, I take it.
Fuck yeah!
Okay, well let me tell you what the roll is, then you can decide whether to do it. So I will say that's a DC 12 acrobatics check. If you fail, you'll fall prone as you slide off
Fuck
the
yeah, I'm
rock.
doing it.
Okay.
What's acrobatics? Okay.
That's not okay. I need a 7 or above.
Good odds. Okay, you can roll your attack with advantage. Atticus comes sprinting past you. He leaps up and runs along the side of the rock, reaching out and tussling you between the ears. Tiberius, as he goes past, somersaults off the edge of the rock, puts his hands out in front of him. The gun appears in his hands and he unleashes at the ogre. You've got advantage on the roll, so click the advantage button.
You will.
Yeah, right, let's select the right creature as well. Verticus Baron, Ogre. There we go.
Okay.
Yes!
Okay, you wing it in the shoulder, it roars. Okay. It looked amazing, even if it didn't do much to it. Okay, you done, Atticus?
Really? Yeah, I'm done. That's funny.
Okay. The ogre is going to run 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 behind the rock. It's then gonna chuck a javelin at Cat from behind the rock.
What I did to you, ugly? Why did it shake?
You can take one.
Okay, it's a new round, so you can use that. So, what's your armor class? Armor class is 13, it still hits.
Worth it. So that'd been a 3.
Yeah.
I did it because javelins thrown by ogres hurt more because they've got like uber strength.
Uber strength.
Okay, this javelin rams into your side as it attacks you. You hold on to your concentration. Okay, Cat, what are you doing?
I'm just going to use my witchcraft whilst I've got the concentration going, I think.
Okay, so that's on the harpy, isn't it? Yep. Okay, it continues to burn into it. There's the smell of burning flesh and feathers rising up from it. It's starting to smoke. Are you moving at all? Okay. Rodri.
I'm going to miss it there.
Okay.
I'll get the harpy with Eldritch Blast this time.
Mm-hmm.
Try bring Tiberius open. So press on misses. Take more hits.
Okay, you blast it away from Tiberius. There's this big bloody skid mark across the sand in front of him.
And just move up another 5 and then you're done.
Oh no, what have I done? Oh fuck. Sorry guys.
The ogre's gone.
He's run away.
He'll be back.
Run away.
Run away.
I've now got to look how much damage you've done to him. So Atticus had done, was it one damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, there we go.
I've done 11.
You've done 11 to it, haven't you?
Yeah.
Okay, and its initiative was there. There we go. Right. And Roger's moving. Okay, Tiberius.
I will move and it's the same distance. So I'll get back the creature.
Okay, yeah.
I'll jump up onto the rock so I'm at equal height to him.
He's hiding down behind the rock. He's cowering down at the moment.
Can I jump on him?
You can try and jump on him if you want.
Oh, can I just attack him from here?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I want to do.
Only +7 on your down assets. Sweet.
Oh my god.
Punching it in the face from the rock above.
Okay, nice. Yeah, you start clawing down into him, digging deep gouges onto his back and the top of his head. Are you done, Tiberius?
Yeah, I am.
Atticus.
I'm just gonna run around the rock and attack him. Have I still got him targeted? No. Go.
Darn, I didn't get... Atticus is still going again!
There we go.
He's getting all his damage in. He's trying to get
He
his
is.
stats up.
Okay. Atticus just starts laying into the thing with his sabres and takes it down.
Yes, it's dead. Stop.
Oh, I didn't get to use my cinematic trick I was going to use next game. You killed it too quick. Okay.
Poor creatures. They chose the wrong day to take a walk on the beach.
Okay, so yeah, the creatures are sort of lying in growing pools of blood around you on the beach.
Let's leave.
Wow.
This is more.
When?
Yeah, carry on.
Okay. Okay, you head back to Amber Cove. At this point, it takes another 3 days to get back there. I would like Tiberius to make a wisdom saving throw.
We know
The baby wants me. Oh, he crits it again.
Okay, you feel yourself strangely drawn to the drow baby. You keep having to check on him, make sure he's okay. But yeah, after 3 days, you find yourself approaching the city of Amber Cove again.
City of Gold. Ah. What time? What's the time?
I'll tell you in a minute. Oh, hold on.
I'll talk to the kid while we're walking on to your Jedi mind tricks will not work on me. Little monkey.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay, so you arrive outside the walls of the port city, the huge rocks. You can see Amber Rise Keep up on the rocks over to the northeast, and beyond it the strange blue and red spiral tower that stands on the far cliffs.
I guess we should go.
Sorry, go on.
I guess we should go and see the Baron.
To answer your question, it is about midday by the time you get back to the city. And I should give you all a long rest as well after that fight. So let me do that.
May I have a bio break?
Yeah, let me just check the time. What time do you want to play till? It's 9:30 now.
I'm fine to whatever. I'm not at work tomorrow, but I don't know about everybody else.
Me and Rich are working tomorrow, but
Should we do another 30 minutes?
yeah,
Okay.
sounds good.
Quick
Yeah.
fire break, guys.
Right, yep. Quick, go.
Baby, look. Look. Little dragon egg. It's like a little lamb. It's only 30 quid. Yeah. Can I have a cup of tea? Please, baby. It's like a little lava lamp underneath. Yeah, it's like a ceramic, like a glass dragon egg. And then the base is like a light. Yeah, everyone's stopped. Can I have a cup of tea? Is that okay? You had your vitamins today? Get a lemon sip. I can't decide which one I want more. The blue or the green?
I'm done.
I think we're just waiting for Rich to come back with his cup of tea.
Cup of tea.
Which one do you like more? Right.
That's here and here, 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 and here.
I like more the green and the blue. I know, I do too. That's why I was hoping you was going to pick one.
I know what I'm doing with the kid anyway.
Well,
Good.
I've had a plan what to
now.
do with the kid. I'll discuss it. Because we need to sit down at the tavern or whatever and discuss what we're doing with the kid. So
You're going to wrap him in silver foil so his mind beams can't escape.
Make yourself a silver tinfoil hat.
Yeah.
Okay, we ready to carry on?
Yeah.
So yeah, you arrive at the city gates of Amber Cove. 5 iron-banded portcullises providing access to the city. They're all open at this time of the day. Though you can see there are several guards manning them.
Walk up, see if we can walk through.
Yeah, they just let you through. Yeah,
Morning, gents.
not at it.
We'll head to the Baron's Hall.
Is the Duke in?
He looks up at the keep, nods towards the flag that's flying at full mast above the keep.
Like
Aye. Okay.
Let us not tarry.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're heading straight to the keep, yeah?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Ooh, wrong one. Okay. So you head up to the crumbling fortress of Amber Ice Keep overlooking the port. Still an imposing building. There are 6 guards standing outside the closed gates to the keep as you march up. Halt!
Certainly. We're here. See the Baron. Baron!
Show them the Baron's seal. Secret spy mission, coding stuff.
Which seal is that?
Letter or something he gave us.
That was someone in Keymouth, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was the seal of the Empire.
Yeah.
What is your group called?
The 18. And we need to see the Baron immediately.
Wait here. He goes off into the keep. After about 15 minutes he comes back. He says, "Follow me." He escorts you through the ruins of the outer fortress before reaching the relatively undamaged central keep through a pair of huge iron-banded doors which swing open before you into an immense feast hall lit by flaming braziers, and at the head of the hall is Archduke Berenger Redax rising. He rises from his throne as you come in.
Duke.
He's got the massive mace still at the side of his throne. His long white beard and white hair, his aged face, but there's still, you can tell there's still strength there beneath the black armour he wears.
Morning, Baron.
So, you have returned. What news from Wolfhall?
20.
We found the downed ship. It was made of some strange material. It had writings on it that we don't understand, but we found some parchment later which has the same writings. There was a strange creature aboard, the likes of which we'd never seen. We saw something dragged from the crashed spaceship or skyship along the beach, so we followed it and found an underwater hideout for the Sea Devils.
They are ever a plague on this coast.
I hand him the maps, so we found these. I'll show him the map and the what's it called?
The mysterious document and the strange map.
Yes, and the strange
He takes
map.
them out.
We could show him the statue as well. Sorry to interrupt, the shark statue thing that Rodri has.
He nods. Flame Singer! Here, attend me! Walking from one of the shadows at the side of the room is a tall man with also long white hair and beard, blue robes with a golden crest at the front, and he has a hawk sitting on his shoulder. Of
I
course,
don't
my
think I
lord.
need to explain to you what the red stars mean.
He looks at the map. I do not understand this writing. It is like nothing I have ever seen before.
Yeah, it was in the craft as well.
There's creatures with tentacles and they're like brains on legs.
That rings a bell. I must do some research. May I make copies of these?
Yes.
It will take me a little time. An hour?
I'll just nod at him.
Yeah, can your wizard identify some items for us, by the way? We found on this ship. We believe they'll aid us on the rest of our quest.
Shit like coffers.
The man looks across at you. Let me check. I can, but not today. I would need to study my spell books first. You can come up to my tower or to the keep tomorrow. I will prepare the necessary magics for then. With my lord's leave. The Archduke nods at him.
I've got something else to do.
My lord, I would like to make a copy of these papers. I will return in an hour. He bows to the Archduke, backs out the hall. I am not sure what to make of these tidings. It seems the Sea Devils are more organised than we thought. What do you make of the scrolls?
It seems that the Sea Devils are turning away from their old customs, and they seem to be allying themselves with the giant kraken. We have found several of their shrines or religious items to their previous shark gods defaced, defiled, destroyed, and images of glyphs of many tentacled beings placed there instead.
The Sea Devils had done this to their own shrine. This is most unusual. They've worshipped the shark god for millennia. This is troubling news.
Yeah. They're being controlled.
But we do have maybe some good news. Lord Scartha Frostgale has pledged his help, his aid if needed.
Really? Well, this is better news than expected, though his help will be like a drop in the ocean. Still, it is good news. Thank you. You have my gratitude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you ask him about that shield?
Well, I did, but he said he was busy.
Oh, that crest on his top looks similar to the one on the shield.
What an eye.
Similar to the shield.
Yes, the Sea Devils were capturing locals from Wolf Hall, imprisoning them and taking them off someplace.
Taking
no doubt.
them where? For what purpose?
We don't, though we do maybe have an idea. There are some strange markings on that strange map to the south of Amber Cove. Maybe should be investigated. In between Amber Cove and the mines.
The mines? You mean Baranzo? I would steer clear of that place if I was you.
Well, why?
Why is that?
It was an imperial mining operation. It failed mysteriously after only 3 years, with most of the workers going insane.
How long ago was this? Insanity
Close-
sounds
close
like
to
the
a
weapon
decade.
of our enemy.
For years after, ore ships would turn up filled with dead or insane crew. We closed the place down, left it to fall into ruin in 56-89. Some say the place is haunted with the ghosts of dead miners, others say it's been cursed by the last foreman that went there. Regardless, we've caved the entrance in and there are warning signs up around it to stay away.
When was the last time it was visited? Checked up on?
Many years hence.
That's maybe time enough for other things to move in.
Well,
Agreed.
if you are looking for something to do, what I would suggest is you take some food. I will arrange for some to be provided. When Flamesinger gets back with the copies he made, He can give you your scrolls back. And then you return on the morrow after he's had chance to prepare his spells, and we can talk about the next step.
Very good.
I need to take counsel on these matters.
Could maybe we perhaps wait for Flame Singer to return and see what he's got to say about these writing?
Yes, I will provide some food. He claps his hands, and an attendant dressed in deep blue doublet and leather hose walks up and bows. He nods at you. If you gentlemen would care to follow me, I can take you to the dining rooms. Bring them back in an hour. Yes, my lord.
I do hope you don't serve squid. I've kind of gone off it.
I'm sure we can find something to your taste, sir. Follow me.
Okay.
He leads you out of the main hall of the keep. The rest of the keep is still quite crumbling and badly maintained, lashed by decades of salt air and strong winds. He leads you down a few corridors into a small, cold chamber that's lined with wood panels. There's a large table in the middle of it with a silver chandelier above. I'll just warm the fire up and then I'll go and prepare some food for you folks. Does anyone want to do anything over the next hour?
Thank you, Lord. No?
Yes, I'd like
I'm going to go and see Udar Flame Singer. I know he's copying the things down.
What was you saying, Rich?
I'm going to go and see if I can find a magic shop that can identify the items that we have in that.
Idea.
In fact, I'll ask the attendant if he knows of one.
Well, sir, there's a couple of places you could try. I couldn't say for certain. You could try Gaul's House of Wonder in the High City to the west. The High Artificer there may be able to proffer some advice. Or you could go and see Olgis in the Saltwood Storehouse near the docks. She has some experience with the arts, or if rumour is to be believed.
By the sound of her, I will go and visit her.
Sir, I would beg you wait until the Duke calls on you again. If he calls and you have left, he will take it out of my hide.
Well, it won't be mine, will it?
It's a you problem.
I'll wait.
Fine. I must know what the shield is. I must know. I don't understand.
He smiles at you. I will be back shortly with the food.
Look forward to it. Thank you very much.
Okay. Just checking something.
Oh,
oh, there it is. Okay, sorry. Okay. Okay, so he brings back some platters of food. There is some squid, but there's plenty of other stuff as well.
Oh, God.
Are you staying, or are you gonna leave?
Staying.
Okay.
I will stay.
Okay, you take some food. After an hour, the attendant comes back in. The Archduke is ready to see you again. If you have finished your provisions.
Yes, it was lovely.
He leads you back to the main hall of the keep. The Archduke's sitting in his high throne, raised several feet above the floor, and Flame Singer, who you presume is Flame Singer with the hawk on his shoulder, is standing there. I have made copies of your notes, and he passes them back to you. I do not recognize the language. It's going to take some research. I pray you, if you can make any advances on this strange writing yourself, it would be most helpful.
Tiberius, did you not... I know it's your habit to cut off bits of monsters. Did we not take a souvenir from the downed skyship?
You did got that little brain thing, didn't you?
Oh, the little
Brain
squishy
monster thing.
brain monster thing, yeah. Face of
Perhaps,
it, whatever it was.
perhaps Master Flamesinger would like to see it.
What do you have?
I'll show him the
strange brain creature.
yeah, the grub or whatever it was.
It was basically a brain with legs that burst out of that thing's head. This is most unusual. May I take this specimen for study?
Yes, please.
He looks over at the Archduke. He's asking the Archduke, not you. The Archduke nods. Thank you, my lord.
If you could send your findings to the Blood Hunter.
You're a member of the Brotherhood of Blood Hunters.
Yes, I am. The knowledge would be
I
very
will
useful.
send any information I have to Sandorn Keep, of course.
Oh, another thing also, aboard that crashed skyship was a creature that we fought and was carrying this weapon, I believe, wasn't he? I'll pull out this silver greatsword. I think it was.
Yep, it was. He takes it. It seems you have had quite the adventure. The design is exquisite. I don't recognise the culture which made this. The design is unusual.
It did not look like any of the brain or squid-like creatures, so I don't know what its relation was to them.
Oh, mysteries piled upon mysteries.
If it helps your studies, I'll leave it for you and we can pick it up later.
Why don't you return tomorrow as we discussed at
Oh.
midday, and we shall continue our deliberations. It will give Flamesinger some time to conduct some studies.
Shit, yeah, sorry, mate.
I will endeavour to study my spell books for the spells of identification as well.
Thank you. That would be awesome.
Yes, I
Right.
like my armor identifying. I believe it has properties.
And this fine leather.
Well, bring them back with you tomorrow, and I will do what I can.
Fine leather
You will
codpiece.
do everything we need for the mission.
Until tomorrow.
Return to us then. Flamesinger, you have work to do. Yes, my lord.
Oh, before I go, I'd look over my shoulder and I go, "You don't know anything about drow babies, do you?" And what do you call it? Prophecies of doom.
Why do you ask?
I do my usual Tiberius, because basically I've got this little kid drow in my backpack, and this vampire I did a blood pact with wants this kid, because this kid is apparently about to bring some prophecy. Anyway, I'm kind of still working my way through it and stuff, but...
A drow baby? Vampire? What?
Yes.
You walk in strange circles, my friend.
Well,
We are level
path of a
6.
blood hunter, then, you know...
I will allow you to keep the baby for now, but please keep it hidden within the city walls. It would not do to alarm the populace.
I'll go, thank you.
Oh, Archduke. I believe when we left, I was warning. I left a warning with you about an impending attack. There hadn't been any signs of that, had there?
We have seen nothing. I have ordered the King's fleet, to make, the Duke's fleet, to make ready.
Right you are.
Right then, till tomorrow.
On the morrow.
On the morrow. To a bit.
Yeah, it's nodding.
Okay.
Nod my head.
Right.
Okay, you head back out of the keep, past the guards and across the bridge back into the city.
Where was the vampire?
He was.
Was he in Ember Cove?
Salt Marsh.
No, he came to Kima.
He met you in a decrepit house in
Oh,
Amber
sure.
Cave, if you remember.
Oh fuck.
Babe, yeah.
Oh fuck, he's here.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
So where are you going?
Going
we're good.
to what's the next town called?
Should we go see him?
No.
Should we go see this dude?
No, we could try and find Gaul's House of Wonder, trying to find the High Artificer in Gaul's House of Wonder and see if we can ID some stuff.
Well, they're going to do it for us tomorrow, aren't they? When we see the Baron. So I don't want to see the vampire until we've got all our shit ID'd. And two, my plan with now we've got a little bit of a moment to ourselves. My plan with the kid was I was going to give the kid to the blood hunters
Mm.
because they'll know best what to do with the kid. And if they
Okay.
can turn the kid around, it's going to be the blood hunters because they turned me around. So
Or the other way around.
Tiberius, you know that
Yes, gnomes are known for being terrifying and evil. What do you mean turned you around? Turned you from a cute little sandy-haired boy into what?
Tiberius, you know that probably at some point in the next month, though you're not exactly sure when, you will probably be receiving a summons to return to Sandorn Keep for the annual meeting of the Blood Hunters.
right, okay, that's when I'll take the kid. Shit, we should have left the kid with that priest. Maybe. I don't know. No, I don't know. I'm not letting the kid out of my sight.
Let's come on adventures with us.
Yeah. It's Baby Yoda. Well, let's just ignore the vampire then. How's that sound? Yeah, just ignore him.
What could go wrong?
Just wing it, mate.
Call, Tiberius.
It's a plan.
Fuck it. Whatever.
Your call.
I'm sure he'll come and find us eventually.
Fucking do it.
So
What's
where
this
would you
about?
like to head now?
Hmm?
You're having this
Somewhere
conversation at the end of the bridge to Amber Ice Keep.
I'd
I
like
will
a room
stop.
with no windows and doors, please.
I will stop a respectable-looking citizen and go, "Hail! Good day to you. We're travellers and we're looking
Yes,
for a place
sir.
to stay here. I wonder if there's somewhere you could recommend with the clean rooms."
Well, you could try the Dragon Turtle Inn at the docks.
Oh,
That's where you stayed
yes.
before.
Thank you. Thank you very much. God, yeah, I remember now.
You could try reading your adventuring journal.
I really should before I open my mouth. Okay, yeah, we'll head to the docks and the Dragon Turtle Inn against the walls.
Okay. You head off to the through the city to the Dragon Turtle Inn, the salt-encrusted edifice near the docks, with a huge upturned turtle shell over 100 feet long forming its roof. You head into the inn. It's quite busy. You can see the twins, Mansa and Hawthorne, busy behind the bar.
Go for it. Oh, someone do it. Oh.
Okay, I'll walk over to the bar.
Okay. You walk over to the bar. He stops, looks up at one of the twins, comes over. You're not sure which one it is. Oh, you're back. Safe journeys, I hope.
It appears we are, and yes. I've gathered a few more scars, though. Do you have a room again for us?
Aye, of course. As you're talking to him, there's a voice suddenly speaks up from behind. Well, I never. Fancy seeing you Bobby Dazzlers all the way out here in Amber Cove.
What the fuck?
You turn round and see a man in a blue pinstripe suit, orange skin, half-moon glasses and curly black hair. You're a long way from home, aren't you? And with that, we'll leave the session there.